हमको तेज छूते घोड़ी कहती है
with that single. A tight over in progress. Apart from that one maximum, we haven't seen boundaries from the blade of the Dhaliwal.
Using his feet going down, but not quite connecting. The timing just hasn't happened as well as they would have liked for these Canadian batters just yet. The end of 5, it's 21 for 1.
Extreme energy drink. Extreme energy drink. Taste the difference. Feel the energy. Extreme energy drink.
A double change to end the power play. Spinner from that, and Nandan Yadav brought into the attack to finish the power play. Starts with the wide. Time to reset. A change in bowling and a change in the commentary box as well. Abhinav Punchi joins me. Good afternoon, Abhinav.
Good afternoon, Shivani, and what a nice, sunny, bright day we have here in the Chepauk. And a bright start by Canada, of course, decided to bat first after winning the toss. And this is what the MH Chidambaram Stadium is all about. Nice and hot, the sun out there in the middle. And two teams trying to get a much-needed win ahead of the big show, which starts not too far now, Shivani, to go.
First round of games will be on the 7th. But Nepal start their journey on the 8th against England. When you look at Canada, they will be up against South Africa on the 9th, and that'll be in Ahmedabad. Plenty of games to come, and they come thick and fast in the group stages.
Of course, and a big advantage here is for Canada that they are playing a game in Chennai. So to have two warm-up games in Chennai before the big match here, big advantage for them. Two games in Chennai for Canada. And Chennai is very unique, Shivani, because it is the only venue which has a warm-up game as well as the main matches when the World Cup tournament starts. So getting used to the conditions, getting used to the pitch, getting used to everything is very important for these teams because they don't get to come out here too often, do they?
Good bit of fielding at short third. Keeps it to a single. In the first game that they played against Italy, their first warm-up game in Canada, it was a 7 p.m. start. This one a 1 p.m. start. So big difference in conditions. Not under lights. Dew will not set in today. But it's good prep for them as well for the two games that they're going to be playing against New Zealand on the 17th and Afghanistan on the 19th here at the MH Chidambaram Stadium.
Good start from Nandan Yadav. He impressed us in the previous warm-up game as well. Looks to be a very promising speedster. Getting that much needed momentum. Already his line and length is much better than the first match, even though he did a pretty creditable job over there. And that's what happens when you play regularly at the same venue, when the games are coming thick and fast. Now, Nandan Yadav is in the groove. He knows what is expected from him. And by the time the tournament comes around and games start coming thick and fast, he will hopefully be more incisive and be able to provide earlier breakthroughs.
Nicely placed. Played it nice and late, and he will find the boundary. Navneet Dhaliwal.
The shackles needed to be broken. Nandan Yadav was dictating proceedings. So Navneet Dhaliwal decided it's time to get back to the scoring ways which he's known for. It's time to get back to finding boundaries. And Canada needs some boundaries. Last ball of the power play coming up. After that, the fielders go back. So Nepal and their regular vice captain who's in charge today, Dipinder Singh Airi, will have a lot more freedom, perhaps to get the spinners on.
Looks to go over mid-on. A fabulous effort, spectacular effort, but just bounces out when he hits the ground. It'll be a couple of runs, 2 runs to end the power play.
I do think this is a warm-up. If an effort like this can come during a warm-up match, just imagine what these fielders from Nepal are going to do when actually they start playing their games in the group. Superb effort there. And it would have been one of the catches of the year, Shivani, if he had taken that.
Extreme energy drink. Teach the difference. Feel the energy. Extreme energy drink.
He was dismissed, caught in the deep at long on. And Navneet Dhaliwal batting on 18. Kanwar Paltatgur gets his first outing. Batting on 2. A bit of batting to come for Canada as well in the form of Nicholas Curtin, Saad bin Zafar, Dylan Haliger, Harsh Thakur, who's in charge today as the skipper has been rested. Dilpreet Singh Bajwa.
20 teams, 55 matches. Superb! One world champion. The ICC Men's T20 World Cup 2026 starts the 7th of February. This broadcast is presented by
Extreme energy drink. Teach the difference. Feel the energy.
digital streaming partner Strikes Nepal, exclusively marketed by AD Release, Creatives and Promotions by Media Sense.
अब हल्ला होइन तथ्य प्रश्न मात्र होइन समाधान पनि अब को बोल्यो होइन के बदलियो अब खबर व्यापार मात्र होइन जिम्मेवारी पनि हेडलाइन भन्दा पर कोलाहल भन्दा माथि हरेक प्रश्नको जवाफ बुझ्दै हरेक जवाफलाई प्रश्न गर्दै
Almost pulled off a blind. After 6, the field restrictions will be lifted. They have the opportunity, the option to keep 5 fielders back. Will Nepal do that from the get-go? As Canada haven't forced the issue, haven't made a case to utilize all 5 boundary riders. But that is what Nepal will go with to start the 7th over. Raj Banshi starting his second.
Lalit Narayan Rajvanshi with his left arm here, slow left arm. Very good start in the first over as well. Just 3 runs conceded. Restricting Canada in the power play. They would be very happy with that, Nepal. Just 30 runs coming off. We're seeing some high scoring encounters here in the warm-up matches. But Nepal ensuring that perhaps this match would not be something like that. And they seem to have a very good all-round squad, Shivani. Good pace bowlers, experience at the top with Karan Casey, youngsters like Nandan Yadav, and then you have the likes of Lalit Rajvanshi, of the regular captain Rohit Patel, all who can come on and do the job. But this is swept well. Boundary was needed, and the boundary has come. Tadgur finally gets some runs, and that holds his side in a very good stem.
Good fine tickle. Wasn't a big shot, but did need it. This was the right option to pick up the boundary, to run it nice and fine. Well-controlled sweep shot from Kanwarpal Tadgur. Slight error in line, and 4 picked up.
So the boundaries have started coming in the last couple of overs. Rajvanshi, though, is adjusting himself now accordingly. 2 balls to go. Can he restrain the big hitting Navneet Dhalewal? Yes, he can. Just a single. Dipendra Singh Airi will be very happy with that.
I understand it is a T20 game, but I'd like to see one more fielder in the ring just to see if they can put some extra pressure on Canada, force them to do something different. Ooh, direct hit. But a ricochet off the stumps allows a second run, but pressure nonetheless. It's been a productive over for Canada, 38 for 1 after 7.
Extreme energy drink. Teach the difference. Feel the energy. Extreme energy drink.
The captain for today, the regular captain Dilpreet Bajwa. We might see him with the ball later on, but Thakur is doing captaincy as of now. Dipendra Singh Airi also, the real vice captain on Nepal side, he's in charge. Rohit Patel sitting out at a magnificent Chepauk Stadium here in Chennai. The sun is shining. Perfect conditions here for a game of cricket. It's set up very nicely for Canada and Nepal, really to put down a marker here before the tournament starts, and especially for Nepal, if they make it 2 out of 2, what a start it could be for them.